Welcome back, fans enjoying some wild action here. The Playboy Mazda MX-5 Cup season opener, part of the Mitty weekend again this year, Road Atlanta in Braselton, Georgia. The leader is Mark Miller, the former Team MER engineer, now driving this season, of course helping in the engineering area too. And Mark Jenkins right behind him. Got to be impressed with these two drivers up front. There's Rick Mackey, his first start in the series, running third in that 14 car.
No, it's great. You know, you mentioned Jenkins. Mark and Mike are both in the lead pack, and you know, we haven't seen them out there doing that well. They have got a good setup on the car, and they're doing a heck of a job. Matter of fact, here comes Mark again going for the lead.
Man, Jenkins to the inside at the end of the backstretch. He'll take it away from Mark Miller. Mackey hangs on to third, keeping Justin Piscatell back there in fourth. And as you said, Elliot, Aaron Malkasian back up to fifth in the 11th.
Yeah, and he's hanging right with it. He has a shot as good as anybody for the win of this race, because it's going to come down to the last few laps, and if you're in this group, you have a shot at winning.
Young Brett Smurs from Idaho, sixth in that 6 car right now. Take a look at the running order. 15 laps on the board, just a handful of laps remaining in this timed event. No change up front. You've got Jenkins, Miller, Mackey. Then you've got Justin Piscatell from New York State, the shootout winner, the Mazda back driver. Malkasian, young Brett Smurs back there as well. Any of these guys could win today.
Yeah, it's true. And you know, the one thing about Mackey is that he's the one guy in this mix that does not have a teammate.
All by himself.
Yeah,
and what may be a one-off drive for him, too. Very, very impressive. Third spot right now, trying to hold off Piscatell, the red car. He's bracketed by all those Alara machines. You've got 3 of them, in fact, in close proximity. Up front, it's Mike Jenkins' brother Mark, who's been leading several laps here today, and Mark Miller right behind in second in the Mazda Owners Club 28 car. Mackey in third, holding the line, going to the right-hander, heading to the backstretch.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing is you notice that Mark Miller's back a little bit now, and quite often if you leave a little bit of a hole, you get a better tow, surprisingly, than if you're right on the guy's bumper, because you can make up that speed and get a better shot at him going down the straight.
Find out more about this great racing series. The series website is mx5cup.com. You can take a look at the schedule, take a look at the car specifications. Here comes Mackey swinging out a line. Again, a battle as we come down the hill for the lead. Miller's going to try to take the lead away from Jenkins.
And Mackey down the inside. Mackey all the way to the inside, goes for the lead.
Rick Mackey in the red machine, the 14 car, almost got there, but right back at him is Mark Miller.
It looks like Mark Miller is going to go to the inside coming into the last corner. You know, that's a wide open corner, and it's very fast. It's a tough place to pass coming down that hill. But you know, you get outside of 10A, 10B, and there's no grip there, and you can't get up the throttle on it and get up the hill fast, and you lose a few places. A good move by Mackey, but it just didn't work out.
And now you've had a lot of cars put wheels off. You've got dirt on the track, and it's kind of wet. We've had rain here this weekend. Back a little further, there's Mackey in the red machine pressuring Justin Piscatell for third, and we were side by side for a moment there for fourth, fifth, and sixth. So now Mark Miller, as the laps wind down, has a car length advantage over Mark Jenkins in second spot in that Traxxas car. Third belongs to young Piscatell, and now Mackey folded back into fourth.
I'll tell you, the guys are doing a good job of driving, too, because, you know, with all the action that's going on here, we're not having anybody that's being knocked out. Nobody's being knocked off the road so far. And they're staying on the road and keeping their concentration. And at the same time, like we talked before, you got some rookies up there that haven't done this before. And I think everybody's driving really clean and hanging in there and using the draft right. And look at that Piscatell. He is right on the bumper of Jenkins there, and he's not afraid to follow close.
It's been a terrific race to open this new season. With all these new drivers, I wasn't quite sure what we'd see here at Road Atlanta today, Elliot. As you well know, very challenging 2.5-mile racetrack, but these guys have got it figured out. It's been extremely competitive. I think the drivers listened to the SCCA officials when they said, hey guys, no bump drafting. We want to cut back on that. Here's another challenge for the lead, and again they fan out 3 wide, and it looks like Jenkins will get it back.
Boy, that is something at the end of that straight. Look at Miller stuff it right back in there. Boy, he's not afraid to put that car right back in there again. Boy, that cost Mackey one more time again.
Jenkins now builds the lead, about 5 car lengths there. 3 wide into the final corner. Mackey on the outside hangs on. Brett Smurs had to give ground.
Boy, better them than me, because I don't want to be 3 abreast there. That is a fast corner with not much runoff there, and but they all made it. Hey, everybody gave the guy some room.
Especially, 1 car off. One of the Alara cars go. That's Aaron Malkasian in trouble. Malkasian up on the grass again, and he spins at the top of the hill. That'll take him out of contention. Could be worse. Everybody seems to get by. Era out of the gas, has the car come to a halt, try to find a gear and get going again, and he does.
Oh man, that was a heck of a ride, because that's fast going up there. It looks like he just dropped a wheel at the outside of the course and couldn't get back on again.
Let's take another look at it as he comes off of turn 1 up the hill. It looked like he got out of shape there before he got off into the grass.
Yeah, the car went sideways, and when he went to correct for it, it shot it up over the outside berm, tried to stay in the gas going up the hill, but had no grip.
The team principal, Aaron Malkasian, so his bid for victory probably gone, but his teammate, young Piscatell, makes the outside-in move. He'll get second away from Jenkins.
You know, we've seen that move a couple times today where a guy kind of fades to the outside and then shoots across the back and goes to the inside and makes that move going into sixth. You know, do you think Piscatell knows that a rookie shouldn't be doing this kind of thing? I mean, he's doing a heck of a job, and you know, he looks like a real pro out there and doing what he's doing.
No question about it. The other thing I'm so impressed with, these brand new BF Goodrich G-Force R1 tires. Teams didn't get a lot of chance to test on these tires. These guys are doing a great job with a brand new rubber combination. It's got to change the way these cars drive dramatically.
Well, that's what they were saying. It's a little harder to drive, but you know what? These guys don't seem to be holding back any on these tires. And we haven't seen a lot of guys go off the road just because of the tire. Oh my gosh, looks like that Jenkins just got really out of shape coming into 10A and lost the draft here.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins in some trouble there, but the leaders, 3 of them separate out now. Mark Miller in front of Justin Piscatell, and Rick Mackey trying to stay with the top 2. Wow, some wild action here at Road Atlanta in Braselton, Georgia. We'll be back to take you to the checkered flag. Mark Miller is the leader.